Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. Today I'm going to show you how to make pad thai with tofu, okay? Vegetarian style. And here are the noodles that I had soaked earlier. They have flattened down and softened a bit. You don't want it too soft because you don't want it soggy, okay, or mushy. So they're still nice and firm and loosened up. They're no longer like hard rice stick noodles. So here you go, just lift it and trim, because if you don't trim it, you won't be able to stir it, okay? They're gonna clump up, so just trim it like that. And I'm gonna use a 32-ounce portion, like the restaurant style containers, 32 ounce, okay? So I'm gonna use that for a lunch or dinner of 2 people, okay? Here we go, 32 ounce. So I'm gonna lift and cut and put into the container. If you don't trim them, when you try to stir it, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're going to end up having to trim it in the wok or pan that you're using. Alright, for pad thai, you cannot really cook a big portion like I did for the fried rice tutorial, how to cook fried rice tutorial, because if you have too many stuff in here, it won't stir well and it's going to make the noodles too soggy and it's just going to cook weird. So I recommend cooking 32-ounce portion of noodles at a time, okay? Any more than that, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's going to get soggy, things are going to cook differently, it's going to be hard to stir, you know? So, let's get started. Alright, for my pad thai, I cook it very healthy. I cook it oil-free. I do not need to use non-stick spray or any oil or anything, okay? So it's going to be steam-cooked pad thai, the healthiest way of cooking, okay? So here we go. Down to my wok. Oh, by the way, I'll show you my ingredients right here. For pad thai sauce, I home make my own pad thai sauce. There's already, there are pad thai sauce already made, so you could use those or you could experiment on your own. Here's my homemade egg roll sauce that I use. It's got chopped minced garlic, and it's got peppers, like chili peppers. It's got lime juice, fish sauce, water, sugar. Okay, that and this sauce lasts you a long time. They last you for like over a month, so. Or they even last me like 2-3 months. I still use it, so. And here's the other pad thai sauce that I use. It's got hoisin sauce, creamy peanut butter, and it's got water in it. Plus, it's got some of this ingredient as well, the egg roll sauce. You guys need to be creative, you know, decide what portion you want. I know people want my recipe, but it's my secret lovely recipe. Just kidding. Well, anyways, you guys figure out there's a lot of Thai, pad Thai sauce recipes out there that are similar. So you decide what you want to do, okay? I want you guys to be creative and don't be too dependent on recipes. But learn the basics, what's in it, and you decide how to go from there. And once you make your first pad Thai dish, you can decide how you want to adjust it, okay? That's part of being creative and cooking. Alright, guys? So here we have we're having tofu, okay? Vegetarian style pad thai. I recommend medium firm or the firm tofu, right? Don't get it too soft. Don't get the soft one because that's more for soup or else it'll just turn into mush. So get the medium firm or the firm tofu. Got the shredded carrot here. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to use some of it. You know, be creative. You know, just if you want more carrots and use more, you want less, then use less. Here's some chopped green onions. I'm just going to use a little bit of it, not all of it. And this is cilantro for garnishment at the end. I'm not going to stir fry cilantro in it, okay? It's just for garnishment for later. So I'll move that over here. when I put it onto a decorative plate. Here's bean sprouts. Bean sprouts are very perishable. When you bring it home from the store, they start getting spoiled like in about 2 to 4 days. So you have to use bean sprouts very fast. You'll know what I'm talking about. When you buy it, you'll be like, whoa, they're like getting watered down already. And since I'm doing a 32-ounce portion, you could use 1 or 2 eggs if you like, but I'm using 1 for this one. And also, you need the tamarind sauce, okay? There's different brands, okay? So the one I'm using today is called the Concentrate Cooking Tamarind. And it's got the tamarind fruit with the skin, so that's the one that you need. This one is very, it's diluted with some liquid in there already. There's kinds that are very like syrupy, very thick, where you have to dilute it with water a bit. So, alright guys, let's get started. Alright, before you turn your heat on, because Freddie always burns my pan when he turns the heat on for the wok, and he doesn't like put anything in it and it burns it, so I always have to like lecture him and yell at him. So he doesn't even cook much anyways, but he does ruin my pans though. Alright, before you turn the heat on, add about, let's see, okay, add half a cup of water, okay? Oops, and we're going to turn the heat on. I'll put it on high for now. So it's on, so like I said, half a cup of water. We're going to steam cook, we're going to have a steam cooked pad thai, okay? No oil, no nonstick spray. And it works wonders, guys. Half a cup of water for a 32-ounce portion of rice stick noodles after it's been soaked for about 20-30 minutes, okay? With cool, warm water, not too hot, okay? The hot water will make it mushy. And the leftover noodles here, over here, the leftover noodles, you could refrigerate it with the water in it, or you can drain out the water. And make sure you cover it, okay, so it doesn't dry out. So I'm heating up the water in the wok. Alright, it's starting to sizzle a bit, boil a bit. I'm going to go ahead and put my tofu in there. My chopped tofu. Cut in cubes, actually. So there's tofu. Oh yeah, I do recommend getting a lid. Hold on, I get my thing. Get a cover lid to steam cook it. Okay, so here's my lid for my wok. You can get a lid that fits a 12-inch pan lid. Would work for a big wok like mine. Okay, while the water is going right here, I'm going to go ahead and start putting my sauces. Okay, here's my homemade egg roll sauce right here. So I'm going to stir that. And at the Asian store, they do sell a ready-made pad thai sauce, or they sell it separately with a liquid sauce like this, and they sell the peanut brown sauce separately. You decide what you want. So for this one, I'm going to use, let's see. All right, let me cook this for now. So I'm going to cook the tofu a bit for now, on high heat. Alright, right now I'm going to start adding in my egg roll sauce, homemade egg roll sauce. 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons. You could always adjust the taste if you want more flavor to it or less. Now I'm going to put in the pad thai sauce, the peanut flavor type. 1, 2, 3. Like about 3 tablespoons. Like I said, I could always adjust it later. Alright, I'm ready for my tamarind sauce. Stir it good. This is more the liquid, this is more liquidy compared to the other very thick syrupy kind where you have to dilute it with water a little bit that are really concentrated. But this one I don't have to dilute, I do not have to dilute this with water because it's already liquidy already. I'm ready for the tamarind sauce. 1, 2. 2's good. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons good. And you know, we're gonna test this out with like half a cup of water. So if we want it less wet, if we don't want it as wet, we could always use 1/4 cup of water instead of half a cup of water. So the heat is still on high and the tofu has been in here for a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the 32 ounce of noodles in here. Now I'm gonna stir it. I'm going to turn down to medium high, okay? Medium high. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put some, I'm going to put the bean sprouts at the end because they water very quickly. So, put some, I'm going to grab a handful of shredded carrots, okay? And here's some leftovers. Grab some green onions. I'm going to stir that in. If I want more color, I could always add more shredded carrots and more green onions. Plus, I love these veggies anyway, so I like extra. Decide what you like. If you want some red color, add some chopped green. If you want some red color, add some chopped red bell peppers. Okay. But I don't have any with me right now, so that's why I don't have any red in there. Okay, now's a good time for the egg. So here's the egg. Just move the noodles to one side and start working your egg. There's your egg. And move the wok. I recommend moving the wok over so the heat's more under the egg. And just move the egg around a bit more. So I'm going to make my camcorder. I'm going to make the tripod higher. Hold on, let me loosen this up so you get a better view. Alright, I'm moving it up so you can get a better view of the food. Alright, just going to move the eggs. See, the eggs are starting to get cooked. I just moved the pot thai over. So at the same time, while the egg is cooking, I'm gonna add a little more of the brown pad thai peanut flavor sauce on there. And yeah, I almost forgot about my crushed peanuts. So hold on. So I'm stirring the eggs. Now the eggs are more cooked, then I can stir it all together. And don't forget the crushed peanuts, which I almost did forget. Get about 1 tablespoon. I like extra peanuts, crushed peanuts. You could use unsalted, salted, or the roasted peanuts is fine. I think the roasted peanuts taste the best though. Okay, roasted peanuts. Okay, so you don't want to cook the pad thai too long, and now add your bean sprouts. Make sure you lift it, okay? Because you poured in, the water might go into pad thai and make it too wet and too soggy. So here we go. If you feel like you want some more pad thai brown sauce, add more. That's how I like. I like mine very flavorful. So here we have it. Pad thai's done. I'm going to turn off the heat right now. While it's off, I'm going to go decorate my plate, okay? Okay. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and transport my camcorder over here to show you. Okay, here's my plate. Okay, so here we have, oops, my stuff right here that I'm going to decorate with. Okay. All right, here we go. You know I always have my favorite, my tomato slices. Okay. And I'm going to put my pad thai on there. So the pad thai has eggs, green onions, bean sprouts, shredded carrots, look at the plate and look at how much I have left, okay? So it's going to be a little messy, but it's part of transporting the noodles. So now that I've transported here, spread the noodles out a bit, make it look pretty. So it's got tofu in there as well, vegetarian pad thai. And we're going to garnish. And you know, just to be creative, just to be colorful, here's some leftover shredded carrots that I had. I wanted to decorate the top a little bit. Give it a nice pretty orange look to it. And here's some chopped cilantro. Garnish that as well, make it look really pretty. And you could top it with a little bit of bean sprouts, okay? To give that nice crunchy flavor to it. And then I put a little dash of shredded carrots again on top to give it that nice colorful look, and some cilantro back on top again. As you cook more, you know, you can start working on being creative on how you like it. And also, pad thai is not pad thai without limes or lemons, okay? I normally like to use green limes, but since I have lemons instead, they work just as good, okay? So we're going to cut that. When you cut the lemons, make sure you cut the butt end off first, and then you cut it vertical. So I could move you back here if you want to see. Alright. Sorry, my cutting board has the cilantro and green onions in there. So I'm just going to cut the butt end off, and then let it sit up. And then cut it down halfway. And then you can do slices from there. Here we go. Oops, and now we're going to come back to the plate. Okay. And now, give that beautiful yellow lemon look to that. Look how beautiful that looks. Isn't that just a beautiful dish? You know, cooking and baking to me is like a work of art. I love to, when we have guests over, or just when I just want to make a video, I normally like to put a lot of time and effort. I don't always think about the end result, how the dish is going to look. I just work as I go, and then I end up creating a different dish that looks a little different, or you could decorate the veggies a little more different to make it colorful. And the very end, to give it more of a very professional look to it, get some cilantro stems and decorate it like that. Give it a pretty color. Look how elegant that looks. So I'm going to lift the camcorder so you get a nice top look to it. So here we have it, guys. Jenny's Food Network Vegetarian Pad Thai, Tofu Pad Thai. Absolutely yummy and healthy.